Okay, lesson 9.3, common fractions, dividing a whole number by a unit fraction using multiplication. So we're going to take what you guys learned yesterday about dividing fractions and using pictures to help you, and now we're going to take that and make it into a shortcut where we don't have to necessarily use those pictures to solve the problem. So we're going to take this story problem first. It says, Janice has baked 4 large trays of cornbread. She cuts each tray into thirds to sell into separate packets for a bake sale. How many packets does she have? So it says you're going to write the numbers to show this thinking. So really what you're seeing is the story problem 4 divided by 1/3. But instead, what we want you to do is we want you to think about it in this way. We want you to think of it as 4 times 1 divided by 1/3. Okay? So what is 1 divided by 1/3? How many thirds are in 1? So if you have one whole, and you chop it into thirds, how many thirds do you have? Well, that's pretty easy. You have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the answer to this would be 3. So what's 4 times 3? The answer there would be 12. Okay, so it looks confusing, but it's really not. We're going to go ahead and try this step up, and then this one right here, and then I'll leave the rest for you guys for homework on Nearpod. So it says use the method shown above to solve each problem. So it's the same thing as last time. So you're thinking about it as 5 divided by 1/6. I mean, that's the story problem that they're giving you. But instead, what I want you to think about it as is 5 times 1 divided by 1/6. So if you have one whole, and you're breaking it up into 6 different pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, oh jeez, 5. Okay, so how many pieces do you have there? Well, you have 6. So 1 divided by 1/6 is actually just 6. Okay, so now to solve this problem, I just have to take 5 times 6. I know that's 30. So my answer here to both of these problems would be, oh my goodness, just ignore that, would be 30. Okay, so I'm going to have you guys go ahead and try the rest of these, B, C, and D, and we'll try this one together. So now it's very similar. They're showing you the problem as 6 divided by 1/4. Okay, how I want you to think about that is 6 times 1 divided by 1/4. Okay, so how many 1/4 are in 1? You don't have to overthink it. It's pretty easy. How many 1/4 are in 1? Well, that's 4. Okay, so now all I have left is what 6 times 4? I know the answer to that is 24. Okay, so the answer up here would also be 24. Go ahead and give the rest of these a try and the story problems as well, and you could put your answers either on Nearpod or the Google Slides that I have posted. Email me if you need help.